Welcome back, Monday, October 24th. Welcome back to Surface Design. What are we doing today? Today is Photoshop Day. What does that mean? Today we're getting into Photoshop, getting into the nit and gritty of Photoshop. What do you need to do? Number one, you need to have an Adobe account. Now these I believe I've already set up for you. You're logging in with your S number. S and then the like 7 or 8 digits, whatever the number is, at decabschools.org, and then you're using your computer login. That's going to get you into the Adobe Creative Cloud. Now, here's the cool thing about this program. You have all of it. You have access to Premiere Pro. You have access to Lightroom, to Photoshop, to InDesign, to Sway? No. Spark? Yeah, that's it. You have access to all those different platforms and different programs. We are going to be using 2 of those programs for the next several weeks in my class, which is Photoshop, and we're going to touch on Lightroom just a little bit for one piece, but if you have other pieces that you want to do, by all means. Now, because you have access to these programs, I expect you to be using them to the fullest extent. So if you have additional images that you want to be working on, that's perfectly fine with me, as long as you're getting the work done. So if you have a couple images, if you took a trip over the weekend and you just want to pop some extra color, do a little dress up on your images in between the projects, because I also, like you, need a down day or two, just to get other pieces out of the way. You want to beef up your social media page, by all means, take 5 seconds. Do that. Why? Because you're much more productive when you are creative in your own way, and you also have times where you can do things that are personal to you and get those things out there. It makes you a better worker for the projects that we are doing in class. Also keeps those creative juices flowing. I don't want to hinder your own creative development, so make sure that you're just being minimal with that, because you do need to focus on time management skills. Those time management skills are imperative for this class. So how you manage out all these different projects. Now, the first big one that we're going to be getting into is the movie poster unit. Movie poster unit, you are doing several movie posters. You're not doing just one, you're doing a multitude of them, because we do want to get into the different genres, which we'll be getting into in a couple weeks. But today we're just getting our feet wet in Photoshop and understanding different tools, what we can do, how we can stack an image. That's going to be the number one big thing going forward, is how we are stacking an image. So today, finding images, working on self-portraits, what I recommend doing is use your cell phone camera, because cameras nowadays are quite good. By all means, use those to take self-portraits. One of the first projects we're going to be doing is a self-portrait image, where you are going to be highlighting ideas about yourself and bringing that stuff out into the real world. All right. Today, experiment, get in there, take some pictures, find some other resources that dive into your own self-portrait. I didn't really talk about it, so let's just real quickly. For the self-portrait project, you are pulling up different items, different things about yourself that you want me to see. I was trolling through IG. I was inspired by several art teachers who are doing this self-portrait unit thing, where it's a homework assignment where the kids are laying on the floor and they got things around them around their about things that they do outside their own life that is around them on the floor, and then somebody kind of stands above them and takes an image. If I find it, I will throw it in here, but I probably won't, so I'm just going to tell you about it. Because that's the way that they're doing it, I don't want you to do it that way. I do want to make it more of a photo manipulation, which is where we're adding images into another photo, and that's what I want to focus on. And the reason that I'm wanting to do it that way is because you're going to be doing that a lot during this for the next several projects, is photo manipulations, where we're taking that things that look like a normal photograph and we're manipulating them to where they look more artistically styled imagery. All right, it's a fake image, it's not real, and I want to focus on how do we get into that. So take a few seconds, find images online of things that you're interested in. Case in point, one of the images was a student who was a gamer, and what they did, they had a skateboard across their chest because they like to skateboard, but around them they had a Razer branded keyboard and mouse setup. They had different boxes from different games that they had for the console plays that they did. I think there was a console, some shoes. I'm not in the sneaker game, but they did have some nice polished shoes. Sunglasses, those are the things that idolize their personal identity. So those are the things that I want you guys to be thinking about. If you're into sports items, if you're into movies, posters, things about the movies that would be cool. So I should see like a soda. I should see a thing of popcorn. Those are things that work together, and that's the kind of stuff that I want to see. All right, keep working on some images. I will see you guys next time. If you got questions, you know where to find me. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Later, guys.